Can you guys hear me? Are you guys here? Am I back? Still no audio. Wait, I'm not back. I'm back. Okay, cool. Man, the weirdest thing happened. Like my computer just froze, and then it logged. It had this yellowish screen, and then it logged me out, and I logged back in, and so I can see your chat because I'm looking at the chat on my phone. I can see you guys telling me you can't hear me, but I didn't have Twitch open. The app wasn't open. The app was gone, and I went to my force quit, and Twitch, this thing wasn't showing up here. So it was still working in the background for some reason, but it was just hidden. Just weird. That was so weird. Anyway, we're back. You're talking about creating courses and learning new tech. So new technologies. Show them when they're ready. Yeah, one is my personal website before ready. Okay, cool. So what's the plan in 3 months after that's done? So I plan to learn Java, C Sharp, and then React, Angular. Man, that's a lot of things you want to learn. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I know you would kill it. The learning all of that to me would take me 2 years, I think. But that's really cool. Well, it's almost 2 months. You learned a lot of stuff in ton of stuff. That is true. Uh, that is true. Did learn a lot, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know anything right now. All right, let's get some music back up. So, what's the plan after 2 months? Are you looking to get a job, or with the courses, you want to get in more like I don't know, selling courses and entrepreneurship route? What's the plan, man? Continue uni, apply for jobs. Okay, like a software developer jobs. Not sidecar, man. Where am I opening? Oh, because my headphone got turned off when the thing restarted. Yeah, more like web development. Cool. So you think you'd be doing like junior because you're just starting out, or you think you can go like mid level straight away? Because you know a lot. Alright, where were we? Streamline, if that's what you want. Wait, no, this one's done, no? Dude, that is so ugly, man. Yellow and white. Did we lose Stu? I think my computer crashed his. You may have noticed in the last challenge that there are several other syntax differences from HTML inline styles in addition to style attributes set to the JavaScript object. First, the names of certain CSS style properties use camel case. For example, the last challenge set the size. All property value length units like height, width, and font size are assumed to be in PX unless otherwise specified. If you want to use EM, it has to be in quotes. If you have a large set of styles, you can assign a style object to a constant to keep your code organized. Initialize a styles constant. So const styles looks like. So we're gonna make this an object. Dude, it just hit me. CSS is all an object. Kind of. Is that right? Because this is exactly what we do in CSS. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe junior, but because maybe junior because the first job is most difficult to get, and you don't have much bargaining power. Once I get at least a year experience, things get much easier. I like the for much there. The reason is that nothing outside of companies can give you company experience, and they want you to have the keys projects to land a first job. Cool, man. I feel like you'd be applying for Amazon or not Netflix, because apparently Netflix only takes senior devs. So Amazon, Facebook, especially looking at the maps you do, the level of maps and stuff you do. I feel like you should be applying for those jobs. The Facebooks and Amazons of the world. Okay. Color. Netflix sounds cool maybe in 10 years or something. Right. Font size. Yeah, we were looking at this earlier in the stream. Netflix, guess how much Netflix pays their engineers? They only hire seniors. Guess how much they get paid? Or maybe you already know. Man, you're very close. They start at 450k. Like, yeah, let me pull it up again. Levels at FIA. Yeah, it's insane. They only hire seniors, and they can make 450k base and stock. And I don't know if they get bonus or not. Look at that. Look at this guy. Some dude is making 5 out of 8. 5 to 8 years experience. 840k. They fire a lot, or do they? How'd you know that? Oh man, they just deleted 24. Dude, I need to just. This Nightbot needs to know that Bert is cool, and we should not ban anything from Bert. Can we train it to do that? I don't know why he keeps doing that to you, man. Regulars, no. Spam protection. This is okay. Moderator, VIP, regular subscriber, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna make you a VIP. Okay, how do I make you a VIP? I don't know how I make you a VIP. Oh, actually, you're a subscriber, right? Yeah, because Ghost gifted you a sub. So if I change this to a subscriber, it shouldn't stop you from spamming. I literally found this website yesterday. Okay. Netflix, by the way, pays the highest portion of money as opposed to bonuses or stocks. Okay, cool. How did you know they fire a lot though? And style equals to styles constant. So basically just that. Well, that didn't work. Quotes wouldn't really make sense. Do I need to put it inside one of these? Oh, because I delete the entire div. Of course, of course. Okay, that still doesn't work. That still doesn't work. Style equals. Maybe we do need. Maybe we do need one of these. I don't know either. I read it somewhere. I learned from YouTube. I watched a couple of tech lead videos. He's the next Google tech lead and next Facebook tech lead. Okay. I love this guy. He's so funny. What's he goes? Oh, the ex Google ex Facebook millionaire guy. I thought I didn't. I watched a few of his videos. I thought he was just trolling. I didn't think he was a real like. I don't think he ever worked for Facebook or Google. I think he's just a troll. That's what I thought. After I watched his like, what keyboard should programmers get, and it was something, and it's just like, I was 5 minutes. I was like, man, this guy just talks random stuff. So I just stopped watching him. Remove quotes from line 13. But try to understand what didn't work. Yeah, but that still didn't work though. Purple. Oh, it is working. It just says purple is not defined. Purple isn't defined because it's not in quotes. Ah, look at that. And then you can't use quotes because quotes would be a string. Yeah. That makes sense. Also, this wouldn't work, right? Because it's an object. That wouldn't work, yeah. You can do, man, you can do style and stuff within JavaScript. You remember when we were doing the whack-a-mole project and I had to keep shifting between style, CSS, and keep going back and forth? Yeah, this would have made it so much easier. We just put it straight above where we need it to be and we just toggle this thing on and off. Or something like that. That'd be cool. I should not pass the test. Alright, 80%. Hey. Input fields. Okay. Did we add the style to notes? The styles thing is the reason why I hated starting React.js. Why is that? You don't like having styles in the same document? Wait, do we have the, yeah, we got the styles, okay. Cool. Cool. I was comfortable with a separate file structure, okay. Yeah, I don't have those growing pains because I'm still a newbie, so to me, like, this just looks easier. But as the files get bigger, I guess it could cause problems, maybe. In the previous challenge, you learned how to inject JavaScript code using curly braces. Yep. You can also write JavaScript code in your render method. Hey, look at that. Before the return statement without inserting it inside curly braces. This is because it is not yet within the JSX code. When you want to use a variable later JSX code inside the return statement, you place a variable name inside curly braces. React was too much of a breath of fresh air and got me anxious. It is nice in terms of modularity. Fancy word for D soup. I like soup, man. Soup is good. You make me hungry every time you say soup. I want some potato soup. I want some mushroom soup with some broccoli in it. Yeah, could even go for some tomato soup too. Some modularity in it. Okay. In the code provided, the render method has an array contains. This is an array. Yeah, it is an array. Look at that. It has an array. Garlic soup with pizza every other day for weeks now. Oh, nice. See, that's another thing. You make me want to order pizza because every time you come in here and I say I want to eat food, you always say pizza. I haven't had pizza since the last time you kind of persuaded me to eat pizza, which was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks. That was on stream. All right, so we have an array with 20 different phrases. The button click event is bound to the ask method. On click this.ask. Ask is this right here. If this.state.user input. I'm guessing it's going to be that. Yeah, input value is user input. And then on change, handle change. Okay. If user input exists, then set state to random index, right? So random number, user input, and then it makes this empty. Okay. Okay, we have random index. So it needs to be an array. So possible answers, random index. I think that's what it needs to be. So, oh, it needs to be in curly braces, right? Is it? In the return? Yeah. No, it's not. Return isn't until down here. So answer equals possible answers. Nope. Come on, man. Okay, so I don't think I can access random index directly like that. Okay, I think I need to do this dot state dot. I think that. Oh, okay. On line 52, delete the string change me and reassign answer const to code randomly assess. Right, and finally insert the answer const inside the p tags. Insert the answer. Wait, is that all? Hello, Bert. What's up? What's up, Stu? Hey, I think our code works. Okay, starting to get hang of it now. But still a bit all over the place, man. Hey, what's up, Alvin? We are back. We are back. I'm not gonna lie, I had food. Like, I had some rice and chicken, and I was like, I was so full. I wanted to go to sleep. I actually laid in bed for like 20 minutes. I was like, man, maybe I should skip it without any help. Awesome. Thank you. Finally getting it, man. That Discord call helped with this. Yeah, I was contemplating like just in bed like 20 minutes of twisting and turning. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should go back on. Like, I should skip. And then I was like, nah, man, I skipped Tuesday till Saturday. Tuesday to Friday, I gotta catch up. I just hopped on. I mean, I didn't skip on purpose because I was overwhelmed with work. But yeah, sometimes when I'm stuck, I just take a nap. You know, the funny thing is, like, I actually can't do that anymore because when I'm stuck, you guys help me out. So, like, but sometimes I just power through it. But most of the time, you guys just be like, hey, try this, try that. Yeah, Twitch accountability 100% helps, man. Not gonna lie, that's definitely helped me stay on track. Render advanced. Yeah, okay. Wait, maybe we should just add it as a thing so we can look at it. Declare const. Oh, I guess write JS directly in render method. I feel a lot part of programming in the beginning is fake until you make it so good, man. All right, makes sense. Parts of being programmer means getting stuck on something else. I was going to go elementary with the solution. I haven't actually had. Actually, I did have that. Well, kind of. So when the game broke the other day, and I was like, "Oh, it's enough. I'm gonna go to bed." I didn't sleep. I just went to bed, twisting and turning. I was like, "Man, I need to fix this bug." I ended up coding until like 9, 10 a.m. But yeah, I need to learn to like take a break. I think that's something I'm not very good at. When I get obsessed, I just get obsessed. I need to learn to walk away for like, I don't know, a day or two, and just let the subconscious get to work. Yeah, that's definitely one of my downsides. I get too involved, man. Toggle. All right, what are we doing? Render with an if-else statement. If-else condition. Another application of JavaScript to control your rendered view is to tie the elements that rendered to a condition. When the condition is true, one view renders. If it's false, then a different view. You can do this with the standard if-else statement in the render method of the React component. So somewhere here. I also get obsessive, but I came up with the trick. Work on multiple projects. When you get stuck, move on to the other one. I like that. That's pretty clever. So right, because you don't feel like you're not being productive, or you don't feel like you're a sloth because you're still working on something else. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's why the good companies that have something they don't really track hours because they know they can't really force someone to solve a problem when they are stuck. That is also true. So you can't really have deadlines because it's gonna take as long as it's gonna take, right? But then if you're smart, I guess you'd solve them quicker than someone who's dumb. Oh, I should say less smart. I've tried. I end up not doing anything because I've been thinking about the other. Well, deadlines exist, but like you're not tied to your desk from 9 to 5. Right. So you can work for 2 hours and you're just like, I've had enough. I'm gonna go for a walk. I don't know. Go play basketball for a couple of hours, come back, and then work with a fresh mind. All right. So my component contains a boolean. This to state display true. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was doing. But man, you're just flexing Google right now, man. You got swimming pools, you got a gym, you got free food, you got everything. That's awesome, though. I myself run a game of Tetris, 2 of Tetris, and then continue. Nice. Maybe we should watch cat videos when we're stuck, just to refresh our minds. Tetris. Man, I haven't really played Tetris since I was young on the old Game Boys back in, I don't know, 1996. Yeah, I kind of stopped playing after that. Coffee breaks. Coffee breaks is always welcome. Alright, what are we doing here? So display is true. The button toggles the status value. Currently, it renders the same UI every time. There's a state display. So basically set the opposite. What is it right now? This will toggle display on click. This method runs, which sets the opposite. Buttons in H1 just says displayed. So rewrite the random method with an if statement. So if the display is true, you return the current markup. Otherwise, return the markup without the H1. Use the ternary operator will not pass here. Interesting. I have no idea what it's trying to say. So if display, so this dot state dot display equals true. So if it is true, if it's true, do we return this? Else what? If it's true, return the current markup. Otherwise, return the markup without the H1 element. I feel like I'll be duplicating stuff, and I don't really want to duplicate. I think that would probably pass the test, but I don't want to duplicate it like that though. How can we not duplicate it? I'd be fired in the third week for not doing enough work in the office. I'd be swimming all the time. Solution is waterproof laptops. Hell yeah. Alright. I don't like the fact that I'm duplicating. How can I do this without duplicating stuff? The only difference between these two is that we don't have the H1 element. Actually, let's look at him. Maybe they have some examples. Discord? Okay. Hey, this is how they do it. They've kind of done it the same way. Okay. Alright, jumping on Discord. No, never mind. Okay. Alright. I was about to hop on, man. You can have a variable to hold the elements. You can have a variable. I don't know how to react that well yet. You can have conditionals. Conditionals, huh? Conditionals. I forget what conditionals are. Well, if else. If condition else. Okay, so I kind of have an if else statement. So if, else. Can you have JSX inside braces that are in JSX already? This dot state dot display equals true. Question mark h1 astf h1. Oh no. Okay, yeah. So it says here if I use ternary operator, I would not pass here, but I want to know how that works. So yeah, okay. So you're telling me? Oh, didn't see that. Yeah, but still be good to know though. So this dot state dot display equals true question mark. Okay, and how is he going to know the on click stuff? How do we? Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. So let's get rid of recipes. You mean this? Ah, look at that. Beautiful. I mean, it's not going to pass the test because they don't want it there, but okay. So this is running a. I have no idea what this code is doing. If this is true, then do this. Else, do not. Else don't. Else don't add it. Right? No. Make it dull. Wait, we can still use if. So you can assign just a variable. Let's just go to the constant. All right, we do gotta hop on Discord. All right, I'm ready. Ching, 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 ching. Come on. Dude, my computer's like. I'm trying to pull you up. It doesn't. What the? Maybe I'm just gonna
on.
join this. I don't know what happened. All right, we'll just join the regular chat. What's up, man?
Yeah, my internet is acting up because I'm moving. I've cancelled my plan already, so it's hard for me to complain. So
Right.
anyway, so what you see on line 20 is essentially what is called. Wait, what's going on? Shit, I'm looking at your Discord on Twitch and it's behind. Anyway, what you're looking at line 20 is something that is called a ternary operator. These are quite useful things that you should note somewhere. Ternary operators or conditional operators. I don't know what they call them in other terms, but A ternary operator is starts with a condition, then a question mark. Uh, what follows a question mark is what's supposed to be assigned should the condition be true, and then a colon, followed by whatever is going to be assigned should the condition be false. You use ternary operators to like instantiate variables conditionally, I guess,
Right.
and to return conditionally also. In this case, because this is an expression, I guess it's an assignment of whether display set to true, set whatever that is to h1, if not set to null. Uh, so the reason why I'm saying we can still try to use if here, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work, is we're gonna have to convert this ternary operator into plain old if else statement. So without going far, uh, what are you what are you writing? Oh yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah. Better we write as a comment first, maybe, or something like that. Uh, yeah,
it
your
doesn't
spelling of state by the way, is way off.
it doesn't like regular comments. Yeah, you see, it's printing the comment and it doesn't like the J. Oh man, there's a way
That's
to comment.
because that's because where you are, you're still within the JSX realm.
Comments
You
there
have
doesn't
to
work.
bring it back to JavaScript's realm, and then you can write your
Right.
JavaScript's comments.
Okay. Hey,
So
Elfin,
to
what's up,
bring
man?
it back
You
to
said.
JavaScript from JSX, you use the braces, the curly braces. Just add the curly braces, and then you can add your JavaScript comments.
Okay. Elfin, you had something to
And
say too?
remember, you have to add multi-line comments. Start with the curly braces, and then your multi-line self-enclosing comments.
Okay. What about it? Doesn't recognize
Curly
the
brace
closing.
like the line above, yeah, like line 20. Just curly brace first, and then you open your comment, and then you continue from there, and then you close your comment.
Right. Okay. I think that
Now,
one there. Well.
those ones are the non-closing comments or single line comments, and JSX doesn't like those ones. So use the multi-line ones, the forward slash asterisk.
Oh, one of these. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Man, learning new stuff all day long. Okay.
But you should have remembered this. We got into this issue previously when I was showing you
What?
that example. I tried adding a single line comment, and the whole thing exploded.
Yeah. Oh man, everyone just left. I think he had something to say, but okay. Um.
Uh, anyway, now back to changing this thing to an if statement. How do how do you do that? Okay. I actually don't know.
maybe I was like, if this dot state dot display equals true. Hey, what's up, man? Why are you muted? Let me see if I
He's
can.
muted. Unmute yourself. What are you doing?
Hey.
Hey,
Um,
what's going on, man?
so you shouldn't put if statements here. That's generally like pretty bad practice, right? Like in render, we want to try to keep it as clean as possible, as close to HTML as possible, right? But what you can do is you can create a function that you call in here that will return you a JSX element,
Okay.
Ah,
right? So let's say between line 13 and 14, we create a function called um, render display, for instance.
Rendered. Yeah,
You don't need the function keyword
I don't. Oh,
because this is in a class.
yeah, it's a class definition.
Yeah. So in
okay.
here, you put like if this dot state display equals true,
Equals
Would you look
true.
at that?
What's that?
display equals true,
Yeah.
return null. Right. Anything you return null will not get displayed. Right.
If it's true or if it's false, return no. False,
Oh,
right?
sorry. If it's false. If it's false. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
A shorthand of the statement is just if the state display and whatever, nothing else.
Yeah. and then below the if statements, uh, no, you want to return null there.
All right, yeah. Wait, if it's true, return.
Oh, sorry. Oh, state display true. Okay, so H1 in this case, the H1 display.
Oh yeah, because I've broken it with the shorthand condition. Sorry, guys.
No, it doesn't matter. And then at the bottom, below the if statement, you have to return null.
Somewhere here, right? Return no.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah. Okay. So, and then
And then on line 27, we can call this dot render display.
that's it.
Hmm.
Wait,
Yep.
hang on. Something's not right. Do I need to do something?
Inside the parentheses,
Okay.
the curly brace. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think the curly
You need the
braces
parentheses.
are
I
just
do. I
The
do.
a
parentheses.
Hey, look at
reminder
that.
that you move from JSX to JX.
Right. Yeah. Look at that. That's beautiful. Function, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a way to kind of like break. Let's say you have a complicated components, right? And you want to section it off. So we generally put it in a different function to control that specific part of rendering. Of course, the better method would be to even extract this out into a different component, right? But like that's a separate problem.
Okay. Man. Yeah.
Can
Okay.
we
Okay.
try one more thing?
Sure, man.
Just for the sake of breaking JavaScript, instead of doing this dot render display, just copy everything inside of the function definition from line 15 to line 18 and paste it inside line 26 curly braces and remove the this dot render display. Just the content of the function. We're essentially going against the standards that Alfred was talking about.
Are you want to do the you want to do something like this? Wait.
I don't know if that will work actually. I don't think it will.
I, I have my fingers crossed it will work.
It's it's not
Yeah,
likely. It's
Not the whole function, just the contents of it. Yeah.
I don't think this will work actually.
Ah,
well,
darn it.
it's not liking
Never
it.
mind.
Okay.
I tried.
Okay. Why? Well, interesting though. Why doesn't that work?
It's very
I mean, it
limited.
looks ugly.
It's very limited to like what expressions can be handled inside the render function. It's not just like you can put whatever there.
Right.
My
Okay.
answer was because it looks horrible. And it doesn't like
And it just restricted it. Okay, that makes sense. Man, very cool. So we can either do a ternary stuff or we can do function. Nice, man. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, gotta disconnect. Good luck.
All right. Thanks. See you in the chat. But Bud's already got that. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna add that to the comment here just in case. Oh no. I didn't add my original solution. Whatever. Render with an if else condition. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. I'm just gonna command Z my whole lot until we get back to the other one. Lines 24 to 30 is actually a different language, which is syntax sugar over JavaScript. But it's ugly and no one uses it. Interesting. Okay, so this one here also works. Function. This one is ternary stroke conditional. Hopefully I can go back to my initial Oh, I can't go any further back. So how did I have it? I think I had if this dot state dot display behind the scenes, I'm doing that you transform to this other syntax, so you should think of it like JS, but not really. Okay. Man, we see it now a lot. I think of it like X, or similar to the DOM. We like think of it as an array, but not really, kind of thing. That seems to come up a lot. Ternary operations are sweet utility to get used to. If true, return, else return. And if it has to be outside of the return. Oh yeah, of course, right. All right, let's go back to my copy paste hacky solution from this, the one that actually passes the test. If return, no, I think the other if passed too, right? We had an if statement. Oh, the function one didn't really work. Okay, if it's true, return that. Else. Hey, look at that. Hello, welcome to the JavaScript ecosystem. It's a normal thing. Think of ternary operator. X is A, B, C. And if A equals B, also X equals C. By instance. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, I think I need to make more use of that. You know, I'm just thinking about it now. I've never actually used any of the things we learned. Like map. We spent so much time learning map and filters and what else was it? There's another one, map filter reduce. I haven't used that since the algorithm bit we did. Alright, 83%. Ask me later. There are more using Node.js, okay. Because it's more database related stuff. Oh, if you're not working with data, you won't really use those. Okay, cool. Yeah, so far I haven't had to do anything with data, so makes sense. I think Node.js would be next on the list after we do some of these. After we do the front end stuff. Yeah, I think Node. Now, let's actually quickly take a peek. Curriculum. Right, I'm almost done with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go through Redux, React Redux, and I'm gonna complete these projects, and then after that, data visualization, JSON APIs. I don't know if I need to do this. What is this? Data visualization stuff. D3. Wait, that's the stuff Elfin you're doing, right? That's the graph stuff you're doing. I think you're doing something with graphs. Yeah, I don't think I need that. APIs and Microsoft. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go into API stuff after that. Yes, that's your stuff. Okay, would you recommend me learning this next? Or rather go into Node? Again, my goal isn't to visualize stuff. My goal is to more yeah, build a full stack something. No, that's a hard no. Okay. No, you need just SQL, no need for weird data analysis visualization. Okay, fair enough. All right. So React, there's only 8 left. Redux, React Redux, and then projects. And then we're gonna go straight into managing packages with npm. Maybe I should do this. What do you think? Maybe I should learn the JSON APIs and Ajax. Maybe? I have no idea. Oh man, everyone said no. Oh, in fact, I would just try to build a project. Yeah, so we're gonna do these 3 projects: random quit machine, markdown preview, drum machine, calculator, and this. Yeah, we're gonna do those projects, and then after the projects, yeah, and then we're gonna go into this one then: API microservices certification. It's more natural to go front end, back end databases because that's how you. Okay. No need for JSON. Okay. All right. All right. So we just completely skip the data visualization stuff. What about the APIs and microservices? Managing packages with npm, basic node, and I guess these are. Doing the project workman notebook cover. Okay. All right. Cool. MongoDB and Mongoose. What is that? MongoDB. Basic node and Express looks alright. Okay. Alright, so that's the plan. So we're going to go through that, build these projects. Yeah, why not just go through? There's only 10. We'll go through 10 of those. Basic node and Express. And then go into this. Do I need MongoDB or MySQL? I don't think they teach SQL in this one. Take on projects. Man, we're actually very close to. No, we still got like a lot to do, but I feel like we're almost at the end of at least this curriculum here. If you learn just one database, should be SQL, either MySQL or Postgre. You're slowly getting to a point where you're out learning FreeCodeCamp. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, learning so much. It's insane, and I've only been doing this 3 months too. Yeah, okay, that's the plan, and then we'll start building project. All right, cool. Very cool. SAS, man, I've forgotten the SAS stuff already. Wait, what happened here? Wait, isn't that complete? We just completed that. Yeah, that was done. Let's go, let's move on. It's going really fast, right? Yeah, almost to the point, and this is with me skipping days too. I missed like 8 days, I want to say, almost 9 days. So imagine the progress I would have made if I hadn't missed those days. Yeah, okay, I'll leave it. Okay, what we do next? Use and or a more concise conditional. Hey man, they're teaching me the conditional stuff now. Condition, and then the one we did earlier, but it wants me to use and then Logical operators perform a condition in a more concise way. This is possible because you want to check condition is true, and if it is, returns a marker as an example. Okay, I think all we need to do then is wrap this around one of these. Yeah, it's just modifying the ternary stuff you guys did and just change it up a little bit. So if condition is this dot state dot display. If this equals true, else no. Yeah, okay. Concise. Wait, did this break? Okay. Wait, what? Undo, did I delete a bunch of stuff? Oh, I delete the entire thing. Okay. I just delete the entire thing. Right. Alright. 85%. Hey, look at that. Use a ternary expression. I know how to do that. Condition, expression if true. Hey, he's doing a bunch of stuff. Alright. The code editor has three constants defined within the check user age render. Button 1, button 2, button 3. Twitch chat is ahead of his time. Chat is ahead, or am I my thing is too ahead? Oh yeah. Man, see, I'm too slow. Yes, it is ahead. You guys are already there, and it's just teaching me. Yes. Do you see your messages? Alright, so the code editor has three constants defined. Button 1, button 2, button 3. Each of these is assigned a simple JSX expression representing a button element. Yeah. So button on click, button on click. Where the first initialize a state of check user age with input and user age both set to the values of an empty string. It wants me to initialize it down here. Oh, I need to initialize some of them. Remember, render is only for display and stuff, right? Yeah. So I need to change it up top here. What am I initializing? I'm initializing. Oh, input. This dot input equals an empty string. Okay, so initialize both two. Let's see. What? None of them pass. Remember, run is only creative. No, what's going on, man? What am I reacting to? Your bad code. Yeah, welcome, man. Welcome to newbie. Newbie. I don't know how to play newbie code. Yeah, that explains it. How's it going? Going good, man. Going good. We are trucking along with learning some JavaScript. Well, React. All right. Nice. What about you, man? What's going on? How's your Saturday? Man, what did I mess up? This input empty string. That is an empty string, no? Why doesn't it? Why does it not like state? Oh, state. That's the problem. State. Set state. Somewhere. React class has an internal state variable, right? Yes. I forget how you do that. Let me look at some of the other examples. This does state. Okay, there we go. That's how you do it. This does state equals, and then we don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Something like that. I think something like that should do. Was heading to bed and so was the stream, so I thought I'd stick around for a while. Well, I'm glad you enjoy watching me struggle, man. So you're welcome. You're welcome to stick around and get frustrated at bad code. But hopefully you'll enjoy. State as an object doesn't take equals. It doesn't take equals, then why do we take... Oh, right. Yes, this thing here, okay. It's an object, yeah. And also, it's because it's an object, doesn't need... It needs a comma, right? Yeah, Alright, so that should at least pass this test here now. There you go. Cool. We're passing tests. Have you taken the JS course from FreeCodeCamp? Yes, I did. So I did that before this. It was the data structures and something. Build 2 projects, and then now we're jumping. Build 3 projects, and now jumping onto this one. And that was a month ago. Yeah. Okay. What are we doing? First initialize. Okay, that's done. Once the component is rendering information to the page, users should have a way to interact with them. Okay. It's a number, huh? Okay. Should have a way to interact with it within the component's return statement. There we go. Set up a ternary expression. Okay, we need 2 of these. Be taking the JS cool, so I can backseat completely. Oh man, do what you feel is necessary. He did the algorithm stuff and then tons of JS. Yeah, I feel more comfortable with vanilla JS right now than this React stuff. Okay, so the ternary stuff was... What was the ternary stuff? Where's it gone? Dude, we just had it. Oh, here. It's right here. X, yeah, A question mark B condition A. Otherwise, yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna copy this, and then we can write over that. Okay, so what's the condition? When the page first loads, oh Jesus, page first loads. Yeah, JS course is a lot from the course, so I don't think if I finished it, or maybe I did. And then I changed my GitHub username, like, and I lost everything. Okay, how long have you been coding? And how long ago was that? Um, Wait, what would you need to do? Set up a ternary that implements the following. When the page first loads, render the submit button 1 to the page. Then, when a when a user enters the age and clicks the button, render a different button based on age. If the user enters a number less than 18, enter button 3, and if the user enters a number greater than or equal to 18, render button 2. Okay, so I think this could go in there. So we need button A, button 1 just on the page rendered. Um, right, so I could just go. I think I could just have this by default. Okay, how do I do one of these? Wait. Okay, so what I'm thinking is like having button 1 on the page by default, and then the if the ternary condition, the ternary thing basically checks whether the number is greater than or equal to 18, do ABC, not 19, 18 do ABC. Otherwise, which is going to be less, do XYZ, right? I think we can set that in here, but I need the button to be rendered on the page. But I've already got button 1 as a constant, so why can't I just have it? I don't think I'm finished. Oh, I already read that. This was earlier this year, but I code professionally for 2 years now. Okay, cool, nice. Wait, you've been coding for 2 years and then started learning JS. So what do you do? Like, what do you code in? Okay, I'm trying to think like, so if it was vanilla JS, what I would do is I would have a div on the page. I would do get element by ID or whatever, have that, and then an if condition that changes the inner HTML and just changes the buttons. And then, yeah, that's what I would do. Or maybe not inner HTML, just create element and delete elements, maybe something like that. So, why is button 1 is a constant? Oh, that's why, because that code is incomplete. Okay, I got you. It's not showing up because of this crap. Does that still need to be within one of these? Yeah. Well, okay. I knew JS beforehand, but I was just behind in time. Didn't know they had free FFC, free FFC, and all that. I mostly work at HTML, CSS, JS, PHP if I have to. But on a good day, it's mostly front end for me. All right, cool. PHP, but HTML, CSS, JavaScript, nice. All right, okay. So we have the button one on the page. All right, so let's see. So if the condition is gonna be um, okay. When a user enters the age and clicks the button, render a different button. Okay, if a user enters a number, also I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. Different button. So this button would have to be removed somehow. Okay, so if enters a number, what's the number going to be? The number is input this dot state dot input, right? If this dot state dot input is less than 18, render button 3. If it's not less than 18, then it must be greater. Render button 2, right? So if we did 1, 15, 17. Oh. Okay, this is fine. I thought like we'd have to replace the submit button too. I think this is fine. Ah, okay, doesn't. Buttons in a text. Oh, right. It doesn't want to render the button. It just wants to change the inner text. You can type in. Okay. 25. There you go. That makes sense. All right. So okay. So it doesn't want to add a new button. It just wants to change this button's inner something. Hey, what's up, Luminosity? Welcome back. Oh no, this is React. Opens on it. Yeah, it should have a single button and a single input. Okay. So I need this to say replace button 1 with button 3. How can we do that? Replace a button with button 3. So constant right, this is similar to the H1 thing we did. Just remove it. If it's true, then remove. Add this. So basically, like if else, if else, if else. How can we do that? So if is less than 18. Let's get rid of that, right? Can we do another one of these like that? I basically need an if, else if, and an else on this. You can nest ternary. What does that mean? Nested ternaries. What is that? Actually, let's not nest it. Okay. Because I think all I need to do is okay. So if I don't do the ternary stuff, I think I can make it work, right? And then you guys can let me know how we can make it better. So let's comment this out. Um, I think what I'll do is if this dot state dot input is less than 18. Why doesn't it like that? I don't know why it doesn't like that, but we'll just go with it. Return button free. Else. I don't know why it doesn't like. I know it's giving me red squiggly lines. I don't know why it's doing that. Else. Well, this has to be else if. It is greater than or equal to, not less than, greater than or equal to 18. Return button 2. And then else. Okay, I think I just need to code that in somehow. It doesn't seem to like this if statement here though. I don't know why. When the page first loads, render the submit button. Render the submit button. Hey, Marble, what's going on? You're gonna win just because 98.31? That's because the game's rigged, man. It's right at the top. Let me fix that game. All right, let's try again. But hey, 98, man, that's pretty high. Gotta hand it to you. What's going on, man? I haven't spoken to you in a while. You can't do if statements inside the card. Oh man, it's another one of those rules. All right, whatever. We'll do ternary somehow. All right, actually, it wants me to on-page load. I know there was an on-page load thing for JavaScript, vanilla stuff. On-page load, React. How would you do that? Component.com function. What? No. I decided to do FreeCodeCamp to see how quick I can. Nice. I love it, man. Window onload. Yeah, how do you do that in React? Why is there Reddit? Oh, you can still use window onload function. It's just basically saying render button 1 in the beginning, right? So I think window onload, right? Something like that. Or do we just need just the bottom one, that thing we did before? Just that. Okay. All right. All right, so button 1 goes there. So now I need to somehow. Oh, could I do this? So if I. Can I just say button 1 equals button 3 maybe? Does that work? Otherwise. Can we do that? Nope. Okay. At which point, okay, it needs to be hidden when either of these conditions are true. So when, well, I mean, it needs to be hidden once people start entering their stuff. Actually, yeah, and if they delete the numbers from the input field, then it needs to come back out. So I can't do this. Bottom, bottom one is that. Can you do replace? Replace element in React. There's no way to try and do that. Okay. That sucks. Alright, we can't do replace. What can we do? Wait, what? It should be. Where's my thing gone? Oh, it should be. Oh, one of these. Okay. It should be if less than 18 button 3. That was button 1. But we need the thing 2 though. We need button 2. Sorry, button 2. I didn't see. Let's understand the states variables. What are the states that you have? And what do the data represent? Alright, so we need 3 states, right? So this one here is if over 18, and this is if under 18. That's what we need to show. I really don't like that I can't add a comment doing this, which is really annoying. Oh, actually, that might work. Right, that's what it's meant to do. Check your this.states on the constructor. User input, user age. Wait, what happened here? Wait. So what is the input for? The input is to enter the age, right? So the user's going to enter their age, and the user's age is going to be whatever they enter. It's initialized to that. So Whenever you enter, that's going to be the next state. I can't use an if else statement, so how do we... handle change? Submit to set the user age to the input. That'll be the second state. Style equals input style. Input style is this thing. So yeah, so if I go over 19, then the thing changes. So that changing thing is good, but I don't need the extra button. I need that to change submit. So instead of rendering this, I needed to basically, how do I add add 3 conditions to ternary operator? Multiple conditions. Multiple conditions. That's what I need to know. How do I do? Can I do that? I mean, yeah, that's an else. I can't do an if statement. Actually, oh, I can continue adding credits less than 30 question mark. Freshman. If credits less than I can keep doing this thing here, right? So the first one would just be if this dot state of input is equal to an empty string. But that's Java. It's not really. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, that's Java. I don't think that's gonna work. You can stack here like this. Just have a second ternary operator. So if color towards input, wait, submit looking sus, wait, hold up. Let me know if you want to jump on Discord. Why are you comparing numbers when the input is a string? Yes, you can chain them in CS, but it looks bad. Wait, there's a way to do it without chaining them? Yeah, okay. Alpha, let's jump on Discord, man, because yeah, I don't think it's valuable trying to. I'm ready when you are, man. That would be super helpful. But I think we can do something like this without actually doing this. F70. Alright, actually let's quickly do that. Sorry, 2 seconds. I just wanna quickly test that. So input is that question mark button 1. And then boom. And then here this dot state dot input greater than 18. Right, one of these. No, I don't need 18 here. Oh, and then we can get rid of that. Let's just see if that passes the test. I mean, it's doing what it needs to do. So if I do 18, you may enter 17. I can't. Oh, 7. Wait, what? 17 also enter? I'm coming out in 2 seconds. I messed something up. 1 each channel pass, 20. Actually, this might work now. Crap, it didn't work. Whatever. Okay, I'm coming. Hey.
Hey,
Can you?
Pratik.
Hey, man. What's going on?
Okay. So let's start at the beginning first, right? So
All right.
you have two states. You have input and you have user age.
Right.
Right. So the problem statement says initially you should have submit button, right? And once they click the submit, it should show like button 2 or button 3.
Right.
Right. So let's understand the input state first. What is that used for?
That's okay. The input thing is so people can enter. Oh man, it's the on submit. I'm thinking on input enter. Okay, that's a problem. All right.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just gonna try
So
something.
input is just a placeholder for the text box, right? Maintaining the state of the text box.
Right.
And once you submit, you see that submit method. It's setting the user state.
Yes. Yeah. Once you submit, it changes the user age, and the input. Yeah. Well, I mean, input and age is the same number, right? Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. But essentially, every time, if you see the handle change, right? Every time you change the text box, it will reset user age. User age will be empty.
Every time I delete that, it's gonna be empty. So
even if you change something, right? Like it'll go back to submit essentially.
Right. Okay.
Right. But that's okay. Okay. So the nested ternary operator, it's a lot of times it's very hard to read, right? So we can break it into 2 different ternary operators.
Okay.
So first, let's handle the submit button. We just need to show and hide the submit button, right? So what is the condition that you need to put to hide the submit button?
When there's nothing entered in the input field.
If nothing in the input field, we should show the submit button, right?
Oh, okay. Once it's clicked, we're gonna hide the submit, and it's
right. So we're checking essentially user age, right? That user age is empty, then we want to show button 1, otherwise hide it. So
right.
how do we render nothing essentially? We did this before, right?
Yes, render no. Render h1 no. I'm gonna go back to my notes. Yeah, is this thing right here, but with
right
with
so,
a user age. Well, I mean, is not no. I guess is not an empty something. Is not.
Well, it can be either, right? It's exclamation first if you want to do not.
Okay. Wait, what am I trying to say? Is not. So right now it's initialized to an empty string, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if it's not an empty string, meaning someone's clicked the submit button,
Mm-hmm.
um, then well, it has to be the other way around because
It's fine, right? Like you can just either put it in in the true condition or you put it in the false condition. Doesn't really
right.
matter.
Okay. Oh crap! There's two of them now. Because I've got this
I
one.
think
Because
it's the
this one.
opposite.
Okay. If it's not an empty string,
Oh,
if
if it's
it's
not empty string, null. Yes. Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Oh, bottom
So
one.
give that a try first.
Yeah, that
Make
works.
sure when you submit, it's disappeared. Great, right? Like so now we
Does
handle this.
right. Okay.
So now we need to add a second condition, right? To display either button 2 or button 3.
Right. So that's where I was getting confused. Well, I mean, I didn't do this at all, but I was getting confused
Mhm.
and having three different conditions. So you were saying to
Uh,
break this out. Um,
yeah, let's break it down first, and then we can put it in tertiary ternary afterwards.
okay. Right. The condition is basically if we can check user age because it doesn't happen until after submit. So if user age is greater than 18, then we show what do we show? Yeah, greater than or equal to 18. Then we show button 2, and then else button 3. Um, if user enters, so really actually it's not user age, it's just input because it's not talking about. Yeah, so this dot state on input. If that
No, I
is
think you actually want user age in this case because the condition is like you should only render one button at any given time, right? Like
right, okay, yeah, okay, that also makes sense. Yeah, because otherwise I have two buttons on the page. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. If you use button 2, else button 3. Okay. So how do you do that? If teen button 2. Okay. This dot.
Should be this dot state. Yeah.
Okay. So the problem now is we have two buttons. So we
It's
need.
this dot state dot user
Oh,
age.
right. Yep. Yep.
Okay. So you have one part of the no actually like that should work. Oh no. Hold on. Okay, so this is the second condition, right?
This thing, entire thing. Yeah.
And this should replace when the submit button was empty, was null, right? So essentially, like you can copy paste your second that entire ternary condition
Okay. Just between. Yeah.
and replace that into the null.
Wait.
You might have to put parentheses around that whole statement though.
Okay. 1, 2. Huh. Okay. So if it's not an empty string, do this. And then if this other user age is greater than 18, 2, otherwise button 1. Right, 1, obviously you can't enter. If you're over 18, damn, okay, that works. Cool, that makes sense.
Okay. The cleaner way to do this is actually the first condition, this dot state dot user age
Right.
uh, equals to empty.
Okay, so I'm gonna write that again. So you said this dot state dot user age equals to empty.
Triple equals, yeah. Question mark, then we want to reverse it, right? Like so, button one,
Yeah.
colon, and then the condition. But in this case, you don't need the parentheses.
Okay. Why is that? Because it's after. Okay. Maybe I get it. Because it's after. It's the else condition.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get rid of that. That looks much cleaner. All right. 5 years old. You shall not pass. 25. You can. All right. Cool. So okay. So a couple of things we learned from this, I guess, is you can't use an if-else statement in the render. I still don't know why I can't do that, but I just take it that I can't do that. But
Mhm.
I can do this. What if there's like multiple other conditions? Because one of my code that I wrote for the whack-a-mole thing, we had like 20 different conditions. Well, there's at least 5 conditions. So how
Mm.
would you? Oh, we could do the function thing
So
that you said earlier, right?
we could, or technically, so we can enter a condition essentially in between line 33 and 34.
Okay.
So let's do that actually. So between line 33 and 34, you have to declare a variable first. Let's say let rendered button.
2 seconds. Before we do that, I just want to copy this code and then compare the other answer.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. So creative note was saying you can add condition via functions, right? Okay. Let render button. Well,
Semicolon, right?
semicolon.
Some, yeah,
Wait, wait.
just like end it. We just want to declare the
Oh,
variable.
gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
And then below that, you can have if some condition. So in this case, if this dot state dot user age, yeah,
Right. Return. No. Return button one.
no, don't return. Just render button equals button one.
Oh, right. Okay. Right.
Else if this dot state user age greater or equal to 18.
Oh, render button, and then we okay, and then we just
Yeah.
do the render button in there. Gotcha. Render
Yep.
button. Render button equals button 2, 3. I can't know. Button 2, and then else. Oh crap. And then in here, I think I do one of these.
You don't
Oh,
need the
don't
greater
need
or
that.
equal then. Just render button.
Okay. Look at that. 11. Beautiful. Beautiful. So multiple condition. Like, also interesting how this is not inside anything. The condition is just there. Like normally, so far I've put these condition within a function, but here it's just there. So it runs like when it. Okay. Isn't this
Yeah, so
bad
basically like it
practice?
will execute any code inside the render the render function, right? But the return has to be a JSX syntax essentially.
Gotcha. Okay.
But before the return, it's plain JavaScript.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That answers a lot of questions I had. All right. Cool, man. Thanks so much for jumping on. Like, I've said this for so much time. I think creative just call this a lifeline. We call this an intervention. So when I struggle, come in and do interventions. But okay. Very
Does it
cool.
make sense though? Like what we're doing here? Like are you confused in certain steps or?
Um. Now this makes sense. So I was struggling with how to combine multiple stuff. So to combine basically just add it in somewhere. I wasn't sure about having. So okay, we did that, and I was like, okay, what if I have one more condition? So I can just chain a bunch of else if in here. That would take care of that. Um,
Yeah, you could,
s-
but generally like chaining ternary operators it's not really recommended because it's hard to read.
right. Okay.
So yeah,
So how would you do it if you had like five different conditions? How would you do it?
yeah, I would create like a separate function to do that.
Um, okay. So okay, let's say for example, if someone entered five, display A. Someone entered 10, display B. Someone entered 15, entered message C, and then anything over D, enter message Y, right? Or E, whatever. So there's four different conditions. How would you separate that out?
Yeah, so I would have like a different function, let's say called like render button, and then inside that render button, I have a switch statement
Switch. Okay,
with the different case, and just
right.
return whichever component I need to render.
Okay, switching. I mean, isn't switch the same thing? It's just easier to read. Oh, that's what you said,
It
right? The
is.
problem
It is the
is
same
okay,
thing. Yeah,
right,
it is the same thing. Like you want to use if, else if, or you use switch,
right.
don't really matter.
Okay, cool, awesome. That makes sense. I'm still getting used to the syntax of constructor and extends and props. Um, yeah, okay. Just to make sure I understand this right. So you create a class, and somehow you connect it to the built-in React stuff, the methods that's built in. You do that by extending the React component. So you create a component. It does it does something with a constructor, and it has properties, and then super prop. Yeah, I don't know why. I know. I remember reading about this. I think Sudoja told me about it like Monday, and then I didn't look at it until after that. I haven't looked at it. So
Mhm.
what is this actually
So
doing
think
in the background?
so think of constructor is the piece of code that gets executed immediately. The first thing, right?
Okay.
When this class get instantiated, so somewhere in React there will be um, a code that says new check user age,
Right.
right? That's we're now instantiating this class. When that happens, the thing inside constructor gets executed,
Okay.
right? So that's the first thing.
So,
After it creates that, and then React is now trying to render your component. Now we get into the lifecycle method, right?
okay.
First, they will try to see, do you have will component mount? If you have, they will call that, and then they will call render. After render, they will call component did mount, right? So that's like the lifecycle methods.
Okay. And that's just happening every time in the background. Like if it exists,
Yes,
does all
yeah,
of that.
that's like
Okay.
React does that magic for you.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you think of constructor as like this is the setup you have to do for this class, right? Like
Okay.
that's why you declare the state initial variables in the constructor because it
Right.
has to exist.
Okay. So right. Yeah, it kind of it's a little bit fuzzy. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I've just gone blind. I was blind because I didn't know about this, and I'm like,
Mhm.
and I'm at the I don't know I don't know how to pronounce the name, optometrist or whatever. and it's putting, when these eye tests are putting stuff on your glasses, like starting to get clearer. It's like, oh, it looks like an A, maybe it looks like a C, but I know it's an alphabet. I think that's clear. But it's still like, so I know it's not a number. I know it's an alphabet, right? So I'm at that stage. But then and then each thing is starting to get clear, but it's still very fuzzy.
Yeah,
But it makes more and more sense.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It takes a while. There's some things about React that takes
Yeah.
getting used to. So all good.
Okay. Awesome, man. Appreciate your help so much. You have no idea how much this helps. So thank
Cool.
you.
Yep.
Uh,
All right.
Sweet. Yeah. Any final words of wisdom?
Now just keep at it.
All right, man. See you in the chat.
See you.
All right, cool. That was awesome. All right, we're gonna copy paste that as a second solution. Yeah, it learns a bunch of things. So you can have if statements outside, switch. You can also have functions that creative no was talking about. Oh, what am I missing here? Man, the chat's going crazy. Um, you can change them and see as it looks bad. You input in user age string type, bring per Discord. Blame it on FreeCodeCamp for solving the complex problem with ternary. Lol. Wait till people tell you about hooks. What is hooks? You got me excited, stroke nervous at the same time. Think of your constructor as your setup code. You don't execute anything in there. You just set up variables, and then render does the executing of your setup. But like that person on the course said is right. Okay. Right. Okay. So So when I was in the vanilla JS stuff, I was just creating functions all day long, and then I was calling the functions. It looks like in React, I'm just creating these these components all day long. Is that all I'm going to be doing? It's just components after components after components, and then I'm just calling different components within other components. Kind of like I was calling different functions within different functions. I think that's what's going on. Don't worry about hook. Just know that someone will mention it, if not me. Okay. All right. I'll be on the lookout. Maybe FreeCodeCamp will mention it at some point. Hey, it's failing a test. Your code should not contain any if else statements. We need to go back to the other solution. Yeah, pretty much. That's the benefits of React. It helps with the lifecycle. That's the benefits of React because it helps with lifecycle. I know we did lifecycle a couple the what was it called now? I forget. Thank you for the follow, Creative No. Appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed me struggling. Um, all right, what do we do? Take care. See ya. All right, man. Good night. Catch you later. What do we need? We need the first answer. We already have it here, no? Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of all the if statements. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. That should work. Boom, boom, boom. 87%. Let's go. All right, what's next? Conditionally from props. Oh man, it's getting more complicated now. So far, you've seen how to use if else, and no, and the ternary operator condition. Da, da, da. Yeah. However, there's one important topic left to discuss that lets you combine any or all of these concepts with another powerful. It's a powerful React feature called props. Using props to conditionally render code is very common with React developers. Props to conditionally render code. That is the user value of props automating decision. Okay. In this challenge, you set up a child component to make rendering decision based on props. You also use the ternary operator, but you can see how several of the other concepts that were covered in the last few challenges might be just as useful in this context. Okay. Okay. The code editor has two components that are partially defined for you: the parent called game of chance, and the child called results. Yeah, this still like confuses me. Why the child comes before in the code, like after the why the parent comes after child. They are used to create a simple game where a user presses a button to see if they win or lose. Okay. All right. First, you will need a simple expression that randomly returns a different value every time it's run. You can use math.random. This method returns a value between 0 and 1, and it is called. So for a 50-50 odds, use math.random. We're going to find the expression. Statistically speaking, this expression returns true 50% of the time. In the random method, replace null with the above expression to complete the variable declaration. All right, now you have an expression that you can use to make a randomized decision in the code. Next, you need to implement this. Render the results component as a child of game of chance. So somewhere here. Write a ternary expression to render H1 you win or you lose based on the 50/50 prop that's being passed in. Finally, make sure handle click method is correctly counting each turn so the user knows how many times they've played. This also serves so that each one of the component has actually updated in the case they win or lose twice in a row. All right. Okay, I think I get it. There's a bunch of moving parts. Um, okay, we'll start from here. First, you need a simple expression that returns. So we need to use map to random. On click. Counter +1, but I think counter has to be this dot state dot counter +1. So we're gonna increment that by 1 each time. Yeah, okay, that works. Render expression is no. Expression equals const expression. This is gonna be math dot random. Math dot random. So that's what expression is, and then on click, it's gonna do handle click. Handle click this that does that, and we also need to do. What do we need to do? We need to do some kind of magic here. I guess actually, we, in the render method, replace null. Okay. Now they have an expression you can use. Next, you need to implement the render the results component as a child. Can't remember. Do I do results in here? The child component. I remember doing child like a couple of hours ago. Let's see. Okay, it was after this one. Callbacks, props. Where's the child stuff? Oh, there you go. This one. Types of food. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we render results in here because results should be capital, right? Yeah. And then I think also needs to give us we need to give it some kind of comp one, comp two, comp one. Wait, what? Comp okay. Comp two is a child of comp one. Man, that's okay. Comp two is a child of comp one. So results is a child of game of chance. I think that's what that means. You got it? Okay. Cool. So then this is gonna be child. I can't remember if I need to pass anything, some kind of. I don't know. All right, we'll just see. You need and pass in an expression as a prop called 50/50. I think that's what I need to do. So 50. I think that's the prop. 50/50 equals expression, right? And then I can go this dot props something something. Oh, it needs to have some kind of if condition now. In the results component, I could write a ternary expression to render h1 return ternary 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 ternary. Do I even need a return there? Oh well, okay. Let's render. Oh yeah, okay. So return needs to have basically something like this. Wait, no, do I? Yeah, okay. H1. So we're gonna do some kind of magic here. So this dot state. So it will be this dot props dot expression. So if this dot expression is greater than 0.5, you win. Was it you win? Yeah, you win exclamation mark or so if it's not that, it must be less, and you lose. I am missing something. This dot props. Okay, why is it not liking that? This dot props. This dot props. Dot input. Oh, because I need H1 tag. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Two. I keep losing though, which is not good. Why do I keep losing? Why do I keep losing? Is it always greater than 0.5? Finally, make sure the handle click method is correctly counted in each turn. Yeah, that's done. Based on 50-50 prop that's been passed in the game of chance. That should have been mapped at random. Should have been the expression. How do I console log the map to random props? Can I do a console to log? Oh, it needs to be one. It's one of these. That's. If you want to do it outside the return. Oh, okay. This dot props dot expression. Undefined. Okay. We have a problem. Why is it undefined? Expression must be mapped at random. It should be a number. What is the props name? Props name is expression, no? Oh, 50-50? Yes. Okay. That's what the problem is. Gotcha. You ask good questions, man. Alright, there we go. I think we did it. Hey, it's also getting some random numbers there. Boom. Amazing. Yes. Oh man, that actually did quite okay with that one. I think. Apart from the naming of the thing, but I think that the thinking was there almost. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Game chance reacts component constructor props state counter is once initialize it to one. We're binding the handle click method to this class or to this component, and then handle click is run when the button is clicked, and on handle click we set the state, which is the counter, to +1, right? And then we render a constant expression, which is a random number between 0 and 1, and which we return a div with a button, and then we return a child. I think it's called return a child. Is it called returning a child? Oh no, render the resolves component as a child. Okay, whatever. It's a child of that, and then we've created a prop 50-50, which is basically this expression right here, and then this one just outputs this on the page, right? And then this area is going to then go into results right here, and boom, and this props of 50-50, which is the prop we gave in, and it's going to check, hey, is it greater than 0.5? If it is, win, otherwise you lost. And then yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Very cool. And we stuck through with it. I think this is what, 4 hours today so far, or maybe even 5 hours, but it's starting to sink in now. Starting to get clearer by the minute, guys. All right, what are we doing next? Did I copy the answer for that? I didn't, did I? Oh man, I think the answer didn't get saved, did it? Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll just move on. Um, wait, how many we got left? We got 5 more left. All right, let's see if we can get it done in half an hour because it's 4:30 in the morning. And also, I realize the music's not playing. All right, who's still here? What's going on? Let's play a game. How do you actually? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why is it playing some random music, man? All right, it's between Bert and me. See who's gonna win. You're looking at D3 and Dataviz before if you want kind of bad. Oh, man, Bert never misses. He always wins. You always win, man. Bert knows the secret sauce. He knows exactly when to press that button. Here's a bad example. Is this your code? CD Pio? Is that you? Oh, it is you. Am I following you? Let me follow you first. How do I follow you? Follow. Alright, let's go back. Wait, you got your website. I'm gonna stalk you live on stream, man. Oh, I know, we've already seen this before. I swear we've seen this one. Yeah, yeah. I remember. Yeah, we've already looked at this. Okay. The music had like the piano guy, right? Or am I imagining? Or was that Bert? Yes, yes, yes. That was. Yeah, I remember this. Yes, the piano. Yes, yes, yes. Lol. Yeah, that's a website I'm rewriting. Yeah, the piano. I remember the piano. Dun, 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 dun. What is this? Hey, look at that. Using React. Nice. Styles. Alright, okay. Let's go down to scatterplot.ts. What's .ts? Is that TypeScript? I can't even find it either. Yes, TypeScript. Okay. What am I missing? Why is it not finding? Alright, whatever. I have no idea what any of this is, man. Where am I gonna go? I can't do a command 5 search. I don't know why. Oh, because I spelled it wrong. My bad. There we go. Import as D3 from D3. Color map. Map to max. Man, this is. I have no idea what any of that is. Chart append G attribute class scatter plot. Man, that's a lot of code. Use N and P to navigate between. Nice. So this is for work, right? Did he say it was an open source project? Oh, it's a private stuff. Huh? I can't see that. It's for work, but it's open source. Apparently, I do not have the. I'm not part of the cool club. Or maybe I need to go into develop and not that. Yeah, there you go. That's the project. CDAP. Is there a README? Oh, there is. Is an integrated open source application development for the Hadoop. I remember learning. You were talking about this. Yeah, I'm not gonna understand that right now, but that's a GitHub bug. We found a bug, guys. I'm glad GitHub has. Oh, I saw GitHub with this doing some. They did some kind of build your own auto or something. GitHub build your auto. Was it auto? Oh, what was that game? Was it a penguin? Was it a penguin? What was it? I don't know if you've seen that. GitHub, build your own something. Oh man, what was it? Let me pull up Slack. Someone sent to me at work. Hang on, let me find the link. What? Oh, it's Octocat. That's the one. Found it. My Octocat.com. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Octocat. I was playing around with this the other day. Apparently, this is what GitHub guys do when they're bored. Instead of, I don't know, whatever they do. It's pretty cool. That I remember building a badass. I think I had like some kind of suits on it and something. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Headgear. Spotty hat. Hey, he's a wizard. They got money from us because now they can chill. Did they? How much? When was this? I'm not quite involved. GitHub. Did they get? Did Microsoft buy them out or what? Yeah, Microsoft acquired GitHub for 7.5 billion in stock. Wow, when was this? Satya Nadella, huh? When was this? Doesn't have a timeline? Doesn't have a date? When was this published? Oh, I guess in Wikipedia. (2012). Oh, 2018. June 4, 2018. Okay. It's almost 2 years ago. They're chilling with their Microsoft money. Oh, Octocat that's their mascot. GitHub's mascot is an I can't pronounce that word. Anthropomorphize Octocat with 5 octopus like graphic design. Interesting. That's why they built this. It's their mascot. Very cool. Oh man, I wanted to get that done by 1/2 past. Looking at AutoCAD, it's clearly not going to be done now. All right, let's focus. It's about to focus. I don't know if you ever watched the Rock's videos from back in the day. It was like, focus. He was in the gym working out and he keeps looking at the camera. He goes, focus. That's what we need. This paradigm is important to understand. Whatever, okay. The code editor has a simple control input element with a styled border. It has a styled border. Style is input style. Where's input style? Input style isn't. Oh, there it is. Border. Yeah, okay. You want to style this border red if the user types in more than 15 characters of text in the input box. All right. Add a condition for this, and if the condition is valid, set the input border style to 3. So if what's the input's going to be that, right? So it's going to be if this dot state dot input. Can I do dot length? It's greater than 15. Ooh, how do we set the style to red? Okay, that actually doesn't work. Oh, there's a YouTube channel called Pygmy of a guy who knows tutorials, many of which are front flips and back flip splits. And each time he says in the introduction, today we do in 5 minutes, but you gotta focus. Alright, we'll check him out. What's his name? Pygmy. Dude, I should be focusing and not watching this, but alright. Do you know what? We're gonna focus. We are gonna focus. I'm gonna add that to our thing though. So we'll check it out sometime tomorrow. Check out a guy named Pygmy. Alright, let's go to our wait, why did I close it? Why did I close it, man? Come on. Focus. We're gonna add it to the backlog. Check out Pygmy. Come on, Notion, open up. There we go. Alright, very cool. Leave the site, yes please. Don't type too much. Alright, why is this okay? I random. Oh, what am I doing, man? This needs to be this needs to be an if statement. If yeah, we can get rid of that. Oh, do you know what we can do? We can initialize it. Can I do that so it's an object? And then if wait, didn't I type in more than 15? Oh, I already made it red. Oh my god, it's already working. Okay. Okay, I just need to go back. I just had a typo. I think that was a problem. Because I had a H. Oh, okay, that should be it then. One of the things you deleted. Yeah, I had misspelled the length. Amazing. So initially do that, and then if that, do that. Okay. Cool. Okay, so you should only modify the border. Input style the border. Input style the border. Oh, I can do that. Right, because it's an object. So wait, yeah, dot notation too. Okay. Right. Okay. Do I need this? Okay, cool. We're at 91%. Let's go. 9 more percent. 9 more percent. I can't even pronounce today, man. Oh, look at that. Map is back, dudes. Map is back. I haven't seen map in over 2 weeks. Oh god, let's go. Conditional rendering is useful, but you may need your component to render an unknown number of elements. You use map a lot. Oh, really? Okay, that's good. I'm gonna get practice. I thought. Oh, was it only the? I thought I didn't have to use map if I didn't use data stuff. Oh, was that reduce? I don't know. I see. I'm gonna embrace myself for maps now. Often in reactive programming, a programmer has no way to know what the state of an application is until runtime, because so much depends on users' interaction with the program. Programmers need to write their code to correctly handle the unknown state ahead of time using a random map. Okay. For example, you create a simple to-do list app. As a programmer, you have no way of knowing how many items user might have on the list. So you need to set up your component to dynamically render the correct number of lists long before someone using the program decides what to do. That today is a laundry day. The code editor has most of the to-do list components set up. Some of this code should look familiar. If you have completed the controlled form challenge, you'll notice a text area and a button. Text area, right, and a button. Along with a couple of methods that track the states, but nothing is rendered to the page yet. Along with a couple of buttons that track their state. On change, value style, button on click. Does handle submit. So handle submit. On submit is gonna. Oh, it's okay. It's just gonna create an array. This is a split. It's gonna split it using a comma. How does it know that's an array? To-do list is okay. Oh no, it's not an array. It's an object separated by comma in here. Okay. All right. And the handle change e. This will set user input e to target the value. So whatever the you enter, that's gonna be the user input. All right. So we need to do some initialization here first, right? This dot. I guess we need user input. To do something. No, created this. Oh, dude, I don't remember that. This dot state. This dot state or this set state? This dot state equals. That's the same mistake I made earlier. User. Hey, look at that. User input. Should be initialized as an empty string. To-do list should be initialized as an empty array. Oh, that's how you know it's an array. To-do list is an empty array. All right. Next, delete the comment in the render method next to the items variable. Delete the comment. In this place, map over the to-do list array and dynamically render an li for each item. Try entering the string eat, code, sleep, repeat into the text area. Okay. Items is gonna be this dot. Oh man, I have no idea. This dot state dot. All right. Okay. Hang on. Let's see. So you input handle change. So this is adding it to the to-do list, which is an items array. Items array, which is to-do list. So we're gonna map over to-do list. This dot state dot to-do list, I think. Dot map. Map. I forget map now. Map's been so long since I looked at map. Map takes a function. Map element something. Let's see. Element function element return. Whatever. Okay. Where's my map gone? All right, here. Map function. Is that it? All right. And this place map over the to-do list array and render items. Items. I mean, this here is gonna put in the UL, right? UL. I mean, that has to be an li. Map callback should return something, right? I'm trying to think. Okay, we're gonna return something. We're gonna return. This is gonna return items, and the items is then put in here. But it needs to return. Okay, it needs to return list item with the element. Now, I don't know if that makes sense. Eat, sleep. Okay, it does it once. Actually, I can't check the array. That will render the string. That will render the string element. Function element. Why will it render the? Why will it do a string? I mean, it's not really JavaScript. Is that JavaScript? Yeah, it just updates that one. Okay, which is better than what it was before. User input. On button, handle submit. What's handle submit doing? Handle submit is what's that? Element should be I mean the element should be each stuff within the thing anyway, right? I got it. Oh. Oh. Oh, and I have to put it in one thing. Gotcha. Okay, I messed something up again. What did I mess something up? The element needs to be in the squigglies. It needs the squigglies to work. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. You keep what you have for your inputs wrong. Okay, that works. 94%. Oh man, I think we're getting good at this. Although I seem to be taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back every time I delete code and rewrite code. That's stupid though. No one's gonna write like today I'm gonna clean my room and then I'm gonna, I don't know, drink coffee. Like, that's dumb. It needs to be like I type one thing, add, type a second thing, add. So it needs to push. It needs to push to the array and then that's what it needs to do, man. Not another oh, actually, let's go back. Let's make sure we got a working code here. Map wasn't actually that bad. Man, it's actually surprising how much I know, how much I actually know. So like, if I could actually go back in time and teach beginner critique and be like, hey, this is what this is. I could actually do that now. If I could go back in time, which is very cool. All right. So what do I want to do? I want to push. Do I want to push the input? Okay, we have an array. I want you to loop over the array and return each of the element. But the problem, wait, line 20. There's a problem in line 20. Oh, and this should be an empty array. Man, why wouldn't this work? Why wouldn't this work? Because to-do list is can't be an empty array. So every time we submit, it's creating a new empty array. Oh, so okay. So I think I can solve that by having it over here. Maybe. Nope. We'll have it outside here somewhere. Why won't you? Oh, I know why. Because of that. Hey, there we go. Look at that. That's more like normal people do stuff. Hey. Oh, hey, what's up, Winwood? I didn't know you were here, man. Yeah, that works. That's what we needed to do. Wait, I think there's a better way of doing it though. I think my thing was not as good. You already have the array this.state.items array. I do. I've got the to-do list array. Right. Oh, I could just do that, huh? To-do list dot push. Do I need the state then? What is the state doing here? Let's copy paste. Or can I do this? Nope. So I'm pushing stuff into the to-do list here, right? So it's already gone. What's to-do list? To-do list is going to be to-do list. Oh. Oh crap! I broke it. I don't know why. Okay, why would I put it in the thing then? So I'm pushing. Yeah, I'm pushing that into that. Right. This set state to-do list. Oh. Right, okay, yeah. Okay, I was missing the state. Okay. We can just do that. Oh, I don't need that. Okay. Still not working. Technically, this shouldn't be done. Okay. Hey, it's not working anyway. For some reason, so I'm missing something, aren't I? This dot to-do list. To-do list is this dot state dot to-do list. Uber Brunny, what's going on, man? I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome. We code in PHP. Line 22 missing. I'm missing state again. Oh, dude, I can command Z and then okay. I don't know how you catch those so easily, man. Okay, so that's a better way of doing that. Look at that. Very cool. Hello, Twitch is recommended science and tech for some reason. There must be a reason, man. Welcome to the stream. I think you're new here, so what I'm doing is I'm learning to code. Just give you a quick rundown. I think you deserve it. since Twitch's algorithm seems to be working, I think he wants you to know what I'm doing. Here's what I'm doing, man. I'm learning the code. 80% of motivation is start my own company. If not, get a dev job. And today I added this time it says get that bad cop money. And we found, I don't know if bad cop is in the chat right now, but he is a developer and he make big money, man. So I'm like, yeah, 250K I think it was a salary. But hey, I was like, okay, if that doesn't work out, we can do that. So went through the FreeCodeCamp curriculum, started in September. Went through the JS stuff, built a few projects, did whack-a-mole. Yeah, check it out, man. Whack-a-mole. Yeah, I'll leave it in the chat if you want to play around with it. So, took a few days, but that was pretty fun. And then now we're going through React. So we've been doing React. This is my second day doing React. Build some projects, and then we're going to go into Node.js. That's the plan for. Actually, the plan is now changed a little bit, huh? So until 2021, So this kind of didn't really happen. Yeah. Do that. And then learn Node.js. I do mostly system admin. I used to love the coding back in the day. I started with Bash and then PHP. Nice. System admin sounds more stressful than what I'm learning. But nice, man. Awesome. PHP. All right. So this is functional. We can go with this. Ah, crap. We need to Command Z this. Let me add the note here. All right, let's copy that. Let's get rid of this and let's go ahead. Thank you for the follow, Uber Bunny. Appreciate it. Submit and go to the next challenge. Need to explain something. Don't do undo yet. Okay. I got the code, man. We can go. We can. we can do this. Sorry, man. I didn't read the chat. Where is it? From here. Oh, let's go back. All right. No, what? Dude, why can't I copy? Doesn't want to copy. Command C. Command V. Here we go. Jump on Discord. All right. Oh yeah, it is. Wait, before you do that, thought I had to stay ahead of the curve since I do it for other reasons. Oh, you don't even work as a sysadmin? You just do it for fun? Man. So you don't even work as a programmer? Is that what you said? Alright, Ethan, I'm coming. I am coming. 2 seconds. Alright. What did I do wrong?
Hey.
Hey, man.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Let me stop the music.
Okay. So this works and it's fine, right? But the problem is on line 22, right? The handle submit.
Right.
In general, we do not want to mutate our state.
Right? What does that mean?
So
mutate?
Remember, there are certain methods that actually modifies the actual object, right? Like a push,
right,
splice, okay. Right? Like it actually modifies the array, right?
Right.
And the reason for that is, let's say you actually forgot to call this set state, right?
Right.
So no line 23 to line 25, your state is actually already modified, but your DOM will not get rendered. So you can comment out line 23 to line 25 and see what happens.
Yeah. Whoa.
Nothing, right? But technically your array is already modified.
It does.
So now if you type in something, it will appear essentially because something else called the set state, right? The handle change will call the set state.
Right. Yeah, because okay. Interesting. And
So
that's why
you
it's delayed too, because it's running the thing afterwards.
right. So a render method will only get called after you something changed either in the props or something else called set state, right?
Right.
So generally, you don't want to modify an array directly like this. So what you should do is you make a copy of the state to-do list first, and then push to the copy.
Make a copy of that. So if I say let, I don't know, to do, I don't know, human to do.
New to-do or something like that, right? Yeah.
That makes more sense. New to do equals that. Wait. I'm creating a copy of state. You said right. This dot.
Yeah. There's actually like a shorthand. I don't know if you've learned this or not. But I will type it on the Discord chat.
Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On the React channel.
Oh, sorry. In the Twitch chat.
Twitch.
But,
Okay. Oh, the dot notation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember doing that a while back.
Yeah. So that makes a copy.
Okay. This dot state dot to do list. I mean, the to do list is kind of empty. Okay. So on each submit, it's gonna create a new
Right.
copy.
And now you need to push the new list, right? Or the new item, right? The new item to this new to do.
Right. So which is this dot state dot dot input user input. This dot state dot yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Into
Yep. And
okay.
then the set state will change to do list to the new to do.
Ah, okay.
Right. And
Yeah.
if you want to do something a little more fancy, you add like another item in after the to-do list, new to do, to empty out your user input, for instance, right?
Oh yeah. How do we do that? I know how to do that. I think. And then here we're gonna say empty. Wait, what will be empty now?
So on the object you assign to this dot set state, you just add user input empty string.
Okay. Sorry. Why are we doing that again? Okay. Yeah.
No, this and remove semicolon. Yeah, this is just like when you click the create list, it'll just empty out your user input.
Oh, this thing here. Okay. Right. So if I didn't have that, it's gonna stay there forever. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So like what I just want to demonstrate with that is you can update multiple states with the same set state call.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So
Cool.
state to do create a copy, push it the copy, and then assign the copy to the state, and then you can do multiple things. All right.
Yeah.
Like
So
how
the key learning
common
is
is this?
It's very, very common. It's
This
very,
is
very
okay.
common.
Amazing. All right.
Yeah. So like every time you want to update an array, you want to update an object, you should make a copy first. That's best practice React.
Okay. So this is making a copy of the array. How do I do that if it was an object? So let's say it was an object. I wanted to copy.
If it's just an object, instead of the square brackets, you just use the curly bracket. Yeah.
So I could have just done dot 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 this dot state dot. So if we assume to do list was an object, I could do this.
Yep.
Okay, nice, awesome.
And so like the funky thing with this is it will only do a copy of the first level. But if you have nested objects, for instance,
Okay.
then you have to keep like making copy
Oh,
of those nested objects. But generally, like in React, like you should try to avoid any nested objects like that. Right?
okay.
But it's just
Okay.
a heads up. Like you don't want to mutate the original array
Right.
or original object.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks, man.
That's all I wanted to say.
Cheers. Thanks. That helps a
Yep.
ton. Okay. See you in the chat. Uber Bunny, this coding is too hard. Nah, man. Like, this is newbie level code right now. I think you're just saying that to make me feel nice. Proper way to do this without mutating the original array. The original, let's say, to-do list array. And also good to add. Oh, come on. My computer's really slow right now. You can set. I'm typing is just taking so long for it to come on the page. Look at that. It's like a 3-second delay. You can set state. I need the new M1 MacBooks. You can set state for multiple. At the same time is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Really? Do you like empty your bank account? I don't know, man. I guess I have the affliction sometimes. I don't know. I need to replace my MacBook when that comes out for sure. Cause look, like right, it's lagging, man. I rather not lag and pay the money. That's a problem I'm trying to solve. It's either that or if I want to stream. So when I'm not streaming, like this is perfect. Doesn't lag, doesn't do anything like that. You just ordered it. I'm waiting for the 16-inch for them to announce the next version because I don't think the MacBook Air is gonna be. But do they have a MacBook Pro version already? I don't think they do, right? They've only got the MacBook Air with the M1. But your laptop is dying. They have the Pro. Yeah, 13-inch is too small, man. I'm rocking the 16-inch right now, and I can't go back down. Like, what specs did you get on yours? I'm curious. I'll show you my specs on this one about this Mac. So this is relatively new, yeah, 2019. Yeah, 32 gig, 2.4 i9, and then just basic stuff on it. 8 core, 8 core, 16. Okay, man, like this one is. I'm with 32 gig and then i9. This struggles hard. 1 terabyte, I got 1 terabyte too. So I think, yeah, with the M1, it'll probably. I don't know. I'm probably trying to get 32 gig on that. I think I'll try the same specs but with the M1. And maybe upgrade the graphics too. Because I'm doing so much like PC master race. Man. I might have to build a PC just for streaming. Because this is struggling right now. This is struggle land. Did you custom build a PC or what? I wish they can go to 30 GB RAM. Kinda annoying, but I need something right now, so probably will upgrade next year when Yeah, the M1X. Yep, I'm waiting for that. 32 gig. They also have like 64 gig for the current version, right? The Intel one, which is insane. Wait, this one's done. Isn't this one done? Oh, we need the basic answer for this one. Uber, look at this, man. Look how slow this is right now when I'm streaming. That's the problem I'm trying to solve. What we at? 94%. So I think we got like a few more to go. Remove line 34. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone. I just replaced it completely. Give sibling elements a unique key attribute. So we got a const, which is an array. Function frameworks. Render frameworks is no. Return render frameworks. Okay. The last challenge showed how the map method is used to dynamically render a number of elements based on user input. However, there was an important piece missing from that example. When you create an array, each one needs a key attribute to set a unique value. Interesting. React uses keys to keep track of the items added, changed, and removed. This helps make the re-rendering process more efficient. Keys only need to be unique between sibling elements. They don't need to be globally unique. What? Oh, you mean like, so this could have A, B, C, D, E, and then I could have another constant that could also have A, B, C, D, E. I think that's what it means. The code editor has an array with some front-end frameworks and a stateless functional component named frameworks. Frameworks needs to map the array to an unordered list, much like in the last challenge. Finish writing the map callback and return li element for each. This time, make sure to give each other a key attribute set to a unique value. Okay. So const render frameworks equals front-end frameworks dot map, right? And then the map's gonna have a function. So we're gonna return. Okay, there's some missing parts right now. Return a list item. But we also need to give it some kind of attribute, right? It needs to give it some kind of key. Key equals. So this here also needs to be unique. The element is already unique, right? Right. Wait, you want to give it the same key? You want the key to be this key or to be the element? To react? Is that what you said? Oh crap. Yep, okay. Is that good practice in general? Why is it not working though? What did I miss? Const. Oh, I don't need to return here. I need to return in the. Wait. Hang on. Did I? Oh, missing a T. Hey. Elfin, you are a genius, my man. I was thinking of having like a different array with A, B, C, D to whatever, and then somehow putting that in there. This is also common to have the key is basically just a way to uniquely identify. Oh, I'm thinking about the key value pairs, so it's not actually related to that. Imagine if you have duplicates. Right, yeah. So if you have duplicates, what would you use? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, first, second, third, fourth. Then you cannot use the element, right? Oh, the index. Right. Oh yeah, map has index. Oh yeah. Function, element, index, key equals index. Boom. Yeah, okay. Dollar element, dollar index. I can't just do index. Oh, it needs to know the index of the element, right? What does a dollar do? I forgot. String interpolation. Man, I've forgotten that. String interpolation. JavaScript. Table literals. It will basically return React 0. Right. Okay. All right. Oh, the reason you're using the element, because okay, so it can be like, okay. So if you have duplicates of, say, there's Pratik, Elfin, Pratik, then it would be like Pratik 0, Elfin 1, Elfin 2, and then Pratik 4, Pratik 3, right? And then you can know which position those duplicates are in. Ah, interesting. It's dollar curly, dollar curly, dollar curly. Oh, curly. Oh. So why is it test passing, man? If it's it's supposed to be a curly. Very weird. All right, cool. 96%. That means we got 2 more left. Oh, filter, man. Filter. Dude, I haven't done filter in a long time too. All right, so map array method is a powerful tool you will use when working with React. Another method relates to map is filter, which filters the content and based on a condition. For example, if property online can the true or false, you can only put user online. Okay. Uses the filter user online. In the code editor, my component state is initialized with an array of users, username, Jim, Laura, Sarah, Jim, Jeff, Alan, Mary, and 2 of them are offline. Some reason filter the array so you can see users who are online. Users online now, render online. This dot state dot users dot filter, I think. I'm gonna go with the old school stuff. Function. Yeah, whatever. User. Wait, why do I need to do that? Why can't I just render users online? It's actually not working. Hang on. My component. You need a map to return it. Return. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, I see what's in the map. Man, this is. Don't forget the key props. Forget the key props. Key props. Key props. Key props. Key props. You mean this thing here? Do I need this dot state dot users, this dot state filter users. Oh, it's users, huh? Maybe. Make it a habit of always do key props. All right. Every time. Okay. What am I doing wrong here? This dot state dot users. This dot state dot users. Okay, I'm gonna filter. Return users. Oh. Equals true. Well, I guess that should just tell it to be true, right? And then I'm rendering that in there. Okay. So I think there's some problem somewhere here. There's a syntax error somewhere. Okay. This dot state dot users dot filter. Function. Use online.map function element index return. Syntax error. Can you open the browser console? Yep. What? No, too much. There's too much stuff in there. How do I? Found object with keys username online. If you meant to render a collection of children, use an array instead. Found an object. This is a found an object. Object's not valid as a React child. We meant to use an array instead. I mean, this is an array here, no? Array. Oh. It's an array of objects. So that means we need to render. Okay, so we need to say if. So it's not users. It's if users dot position in the array contains the key is wrong in line 39. That's the problem. Why is that wrong? That's I basically just copied this thing here. Because the element is not a simple string. I broke something else now. Objects are not valid. I want to know what I want to know what the element is. Element dot username. Oh. Beep. Key equals element dot username. So I need to print out just the names, not. Okay. So that works, but why does that work? So we have an object, or we have an array with different objects. So when we do a filter, it's gonna go through users.online. Okay, user is one user, second user, third user, right? It's because I use users that's what makes dumb. Let's say there's students. Probably makes sense. I think they're student. I don't know. So yeah, okay. So each of these objects is a student, and then it's gonna filter anything where students online is true, right? Student online is true. We're gonna filter that thing, and then once that is filtered, we're then gonna map it to return just the name of that student, and we're gonna set the key to be the name of the student too. Oh man, this is okay. I get it now, but this is tricky stuff, man. Tricky stuff. Well, at least for yeah. What are we gonna do? We are going to oh, I just copied the thing. Come on. Okay. Oh, Elfin, what would I do without you, man? All right, we got one more to go, and we can go sleep. Oh, dude, it's been an hour already. Jesus Christ, time just flies. I said I would get completed by 6. Oh man. All right. No problem. No problem. One more to go. So took an hour and a half, but whatever. We learned a lot. This one looks like it's gonna be very simple. Render React on the server with a render to string. So far, you've been using React components on the client. Normally, this is what you will always do. However, there are some use cases where it makes sense to render a React component on the server. Since React is JavaScript view library, you can run JavaScript on the server with Node. That is possible. In fact, React provides a render to string method you can use for this purpose. Okay. There are two key reasons why rendering on the server may be useful in real world app. First, without doing this, consists of relatively empty HTML file and a large amount of JavaScript when it's initially loaded to the browser. This may not be ideal for search engines. They're trying to index the content of your pages so people can find you. If you render the initial HTML markup on the server and send this to the client, the initial page load contains all of the page's markup. Okay. Second, this creates a fast initial load page experience because the rendered HTML is smaller than the JavaScript. The entire React will be able to regular exam managers. Okay. So it's going to send the initial. Is provided in the React home server, which is available as a global object. The method takes one argument, which is React element. This is to render app to a string. Okay. React DOM server dot render to string. What are we gonna render string? App. The app component. Like, oh yeah, of course, right, because it's a class. Okay, that makes sense now. Like, earlier I was adding this stuff and you were like, no, you don't need that. Okay, you only need this if it's one of these components. I was using this when we had like internal variables and states and stuff. Okay, I was thinking like, why am I not using that here? Now it makes sense. 100%. Let's go. Oh man. Coding spree. I don't entirely understand what this is doing. So what this does, it sends all the HTML. It renders the HTML on the server, apparently. Well, there's no HTML page, so I don't know what you're talking about. Well, this isn't actually helpful because it's gonna do the entire thing. One easy indicator is if you need to render something with a capital letter, use that. Yeah, that's a much easier way to remember. That's a much easier way to remember. General guideline, but no hard set rule. Right. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's a good rule. So wait, so what is this doing again? The two key reasons why you're rendering server. If you render the initial HTML on the server and send this to the client, the initial page load contains all of the pages markup which can be crawled by the server. I mean, I mean, I could have like 20 different components like this, right? So I would just write 20 of these on the page. Because technically you could do consaha equals hello. You still have to render this with doha, right? But if I did this, what would it send? It it would show that there's an H1 element somewhere. The search engines would be able to see that. No, you don't need to only render the string. Can I just do a comma and just keep adding stuff here? You should structure your code as new. Okay, so the app would be the parent and everything else. I'll just create child upon child upon child. So everything else would be a child then. Okay, see that man. Okay, that awesome. I'm gonna make it on. See, I don't know why they didn't teach me. They're not teaching me that stuff. I feel like that's good questions people should be asking. um, IRL. You should create one parent. I don't know, component. All of the other components should be child, and you render to string the parent component. All right, that makes so much sense. All right. So later when you learn it, it will make more sense. All right, awesome. Oh yeah, you're right. This does say this is for more server side stuff. Yeah, node. Cool. Render to string. All right, boom, awesome, man. I am glad we got this done. I almost didn't do the second session today. I was gonna go to sleep, but I was like, hey, I told people I'd come online. I've been, procrastinating. Not procrastinating. I've been busy, so I haven't. Well, I guess I could have come. I could have come online for at least an hour during the week. I didn't. So, all right, this is not done. So tomorrow we're gonna start Redux and React. Oh, Redux. Go to curriculum. Yeah, okay, React is done. So tomorrow we're gonna do Redux. There's only 27, right? Yeah, tomorrow we get this done, and maybe if we get time, start off on the first project. Hopefully by the end of this time next week, we'll have finished all of these projects. We'll see. Maybe not. The JavaScript projects, I did 3 of those, and that took me like almost 2 weeks. So maybe not. Hopefully in 2 weeks' time, all of this is done, and then we'll move on to Node.js. All right, man, I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm beat. It's almost 6 a.m. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat and go some sleep. Again, appreciate everyone hanging out. Appreciate all your help, especially Elfin today. You've been a rock star. All right, who should we raid? Who do you normally watch? Let's see who's online. Rubber Dub. Anthony writes code. Happy to help. Hey, what's up, Marble? Still here? What's going on, man? What's going on? Advent of code. Science and tech. Let's see who's online in science and tech. Hey, what's up, Luminosity? But man, you guys are still here. But how's your project coming along, man? Also, do you need any help with your courses? I mean, not writing the content, but like any help you need. I don't know, putting it up, editing videos. Yeah, you said you're creating courses, no? Courses and 6 projects. Oh, okay, after the projects. All right. Cool. But you always land. What's the secret? It's not fair, man. You land every single time. There's only 24 hours in a day. Oh, man. Yes. Man, who should we stream? Having to code. Who should we raid? I mean, right. We got this guy. Questionable engineering. He's got 4 viewers. I think he might be cool. Alright. Cool. We're gonna rate him. Tell that to my manager. Raid. Alright, man. We're gonna rate him. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll have some more fun. And yeah, do this all over again. So again, thanks everyone hanging out. And enjoy the rest of your night, man. Thank you. You too. Enjoy the rest of the day. Peace out. Gonna raid. Wait, did we raid? I don't know if we raided or not. Good night. Thanks, man. You too. We raided, right? We're on the channel.
We first, and then we'll see where we memorize and everything else.
I don't think we
So
did
I wanna
raid.
get our
Did we raid? I don't think we raided.
First one, right? So if we can't get the start bus, this is bus iter, right? And then in here, we collect the rest of the iter.
No, we did raid. Okay.
Rest equals bus iter collect. Sure, we can make this a vec of bus.